Tundra, written by Kira Freed. Focus question. What are the features of a tundra biome? Words to know. Adaptation, migrant, alpine, nomadic, fragile, permafrost, global warming, photosynthesis, hibernate, precipitation, lichens, remoteness. Tables of contents. Coldless, treeless, plains. 4. The tundra biome. 5. Climate and soil. 7. Tundra plants. 10. Tundra animals. 12. People in the tundra. 14. Place of wonders. Glossary. Glossary 16. Cold, treeless plains. Cold, treeless plains. The tundra is a land of extremes. It's a place of howling winds, freezing temperatures, and thus other tiny plant-like forms of wildflowers boom. Also, the tundra have never been explored because of its remoteness and unique challenges. Even so, plants and animals, including humans, have developed different ways of surviving that harsh world. Word-wise, the spoken tundra has most likely come from language. Language spoken in Sami people in northern Scandinavia and northwestern Russia. It means elevated wasteland, marshy plains, or high-topped hill. The tundra biome. Different type of environments cover Earth's surface. Many factors play a part in creating Earth's biomes. Two important ones are latitude, how far a location is from equator, elevation, or height above sea level. Both affect how warm or cool a place is. Climate, land, and water are also important elements of biomes, and are plants and animals. The tundra biome is located in cold regions of the world. It contains flat land or gentle hills and valleys. The ground has no trees. It is bare, rocky, with patchy areas of low plants and other plant-like organisms. Limited kinds of animals live there. Most of Earth's tundra is in the Arctic, which is north of Arctic Circle. Tundra is also found in alpine settings. High up on tall mountains, about 1/10 of Earth's land is tundra, and 1/3 of that is alpine tundra. Most of the tundra biome is in the northern hemisphere. Most of tundra biome is in the northern hemisphere. In fact, there's so much less and near the South Pole that ice cover most of Antarctica, which is mainly considered a cold desert. However, some tundra plants grow in mild areas along its coasts. Climate and soil. Climate in tundra can vary a great deal. The Arctic tundra is colder. Temperatures can be warm as 4 Celsius, about 40 Fahrenheit. In the summer, as cold as -32 Celsius, -25 Fahrenheit in winter. Temperatures in alpine tundra are milder. Summers are usually 3 to 12 Celsius, 37 to 54 Celsius, and winters are rarely colder than -10 Celsius, 0 Fahrenheit. Both kinds of tundra has little precipitation, about 25 centimeters, 10 inches a year. Both kinds of tundra has little precipitation, up to about 25 centimeters. About 2/3 of precipitation falls as rain, but snow can build up. For the most part, Arctic tundra is less windy when it gets more precipitation than alpine tundra. A key feature of Arctic tundra is a layer of permanently frozen soil, called permafrost, below the surface soil. The surface soil thaws every summer and freezes again every winter. Frozen ground underneath can trap water, preventing it from draining. As a result, low areas of Arctic tundra become boggy in summer, and waterlogged soil can slide down slopes. While the alpine tundra has no permafrost layer, the soil still freezes to thaw with the seasons. Surface water usually drains quickly down the steep land. Permafrost contains frozen remains of dead plants. These remains hold large amounts of carbon. If the permafrost stays frozen, carbon stays trapped. However, if the permafrost thaws, carbon dioxide and methane escape into the air. These gases contribute to global warming. The permafrost in the southern Arctic is melting as a result of climate change. Tundra plants only grow from 2 to 4 months each year. They are adapted by competing in a life cycle in short periods of time. Many produce flower a few days after the snow starts melting. Some produce ripe seeds in only a month. Many tundra plants gather and store nutrients for several years before producing seeds. In an alpine tundra, there is less carbon dioxide gas. The Antarctic Tundra. The Antarctic Tundra is limited parts of Antarctica Peninsula and several islands. Algae, mosses, lichen, and 2 other flowering plants grow there. No animal lives there, although marine birds and mammals live nearby coastal waters. Circumpolar animals. Arctic tundra animals probably first appear in Asia, migrating to Europe and later to North America. As a result, many are circumpolar, living all around North Pole. Circumpolar mammals include polar bears, reindeers, Arctic wolves, Arctic foxes, snowshoe, and Arctic hares, lemmings, and least weasels. Circumpolar birds include ptarmigans and snowy owls. Adaptation and behavior also help animals live in tundra. Among year-round residents, grizzly bear and Arctic ground squirrels hibernate to survive the winter. Lemming and voles, 2 small rodents, instead store enough food to last during the coldest month. A blanket of snow keeps their nests and tunnels warm. Some tundra animals, including reindeer and snow geese, leave during the coldest time of the year. They migrate to warmer places where food is available. In alpine tundra, many animals migrate by traveling to lower forested areas in winter. These include wildcats, some bird species, 3 goat relatives, mountain sheep, jamboks, and ibex. Marmots and ground squirrels hibernate in winter. Tiny rabbits, relatives called peacocks, stay awake in winter and eat food until they are stored until spring. People in tundra. People have lived in the tundra for many thousands of years. At first, some of these groups are nomadic, moving with the seasons. Their livelihood include hunting, fishing, and herding. Today, most of these people's lives have changed. Many now live in towns and villages, but still working to preserve their traditions. In recent years, modern settlements have appeared in parts of tundra because of exploration for oil, gas, and minerals. Many people also travel to tundras for outdoor activities such as skiing, hiking, and wildlife viewing. People of the tundra. More than 40 groups of native people have a long history in tundra. These include the Inuit of Greenland and Canadian Arctic, the Aleut Inupiats and other groups in Alaska, the Innu, northern Labordic in Quebec, Canada, the Nenets in northern Russia Arctic, the Sami of the northern Scavadian and northwestern Russia. A place of wonder. If you visit the tundra, especially during the colder months, you might think it's a wasteland. Frozen, empty plains, or barren. Windy slopes stretch for miles in every direction. However, the tundra has its own unique beauty. Look closely at the tiny plants. Although they look fragile, they're strong enough to live in Earth's harshest places. Tundra animals from lemmings to caribou must have enough to make their homes where. The wonder of this place live in amazing ways that plants and animals survive in this vast frozen world.